just walking out onto the pitch. So it's now time to join our commentators for this one, Jume Genus and Adam Somerton. Good evening to you both.
Evening, Seema. Evening, everyone. On this, the highest level of club football. And we have both the setting and an atmosphere befitting of it. An expectant crowd, all acutely aware that while tonight can't be decisive in this group, it could be very significant. This a closely fought, keenly contested section. Spurs and Eintracht Frankfurt level on points, nothing to separate them in Germany last week. Now they meet in London, a city that Frankfurt are fond of, wins at Arsenal and West Ham for them in recent years. A roar born out of anticipation.
Hello, my little friend.
Take a seat.
I'm going to take a field area. I'm going to take a lovely too.
Spurs counterparts. This stadium looks wonderful. Champions League out the ways, able to heighten the senses tonight. So important for both these sides' chances of qualification. Well, having played 3-5-2 the weekend, Spurs revert to 3-4-3 throughout the man of the match at Brighton. Ryan Sessegnon retains his place on the left.
So presumably that means if Højbjerg gets a yellow card, he'll miss the next match.
Lucas Moura is a notable inclusion on the bench. He's been out since mid-August with a tendon injury.
He's back on the bench.
The referee today is from La Liga, Carlos del Cerro Grande. This Champions League game, Napoli's 4-1 win over Liverpool. Well, Frankfurt have made one change to the side that began last week's goalless draw with Spurs. Lettens comes in on the left for Ansgar Knauf, who misses out through injury. Daichi Kamada is one of Frankfurt's chief threats. He scored 5 goals in the Europa League last season, including the winner at West Ham. Another player to watch out for is the Danish international Jesper Lindstrøm, Bundesliga Rookie of the Year last season. World Cup winner Mario Götze is on the bench. Antonio Conte certainly stressed the importance of victories in these 2 home games to come in the Champions League. But right now, we will pay tribute here to his great friend Gianpiero Ventrone, former Spurs player John Duncan, both of whom we so sadly lost in the last week. Both hugely popular and influential figures. Will now pause to remember them.
Between 1974 and 1978. Both will be sorely missed, and we extend our condolences to the families who joined us here tonight at this sad time. Please join us in a minute's applause that will start and end on the referee's whistle as we celebrate the lives of Gianpiero and John.
So apt that there will be a permanent reminder of Giampiero Ventrone at Spurs training ground, where an Italian evergreen oak tree was planted this week in his memory. Well, this is a group where there has proved
Did you
to be
see
a
that, Dad?
little
Huh?
between the
Did you see
sides,
that?
where
What?
fine
They
margins will
planted
matter,
Italian
and
oak tree.
opportunities need to be seized.
No?
Tottenham's home record this season formidable, but Frankfurt travelled so well. Winners at Marseille this season, London Stadium and the Camp Nou among the venues where they tasted victory in the Europa League last season. This, Jermaine Genius, is a very tough match to call.
Yeah, it really is indeed. I think we saw that last week. Although it was a very much improved Tottenham performance, this Eintracht Frankfurt side do cause problems. They're very well organised and created their own chances on the night. But there's no doubt in my mind if Tottenham can be more clinical in that final third, then they should win this game.
The pressure's certainly on in Group D, where everything remains possible, all still to be decided. And certainly there's no getting away from it. It's a big night for the hopes of both Spurs and Frankfurt. Tottenham seeking to make the most of home advantage. Kamada with the pass. This is Hasebe. Lindstrom.
What's this one?
He's talked about it being a burning desire of his to win a major European honour. Just fell short of that with Inter in the Europa League, beaten in the final. He's never been beyond the quarter-final stage in this competition. Emerson. Romero, good movement here from Richarlison. Brought out Ndika. It's a goal kick that is given.
Well, there's some good early signs though from Tottenham, wanting to press high, wanting to win the ball high.
He's a man with a plan tonight. Oliver Glasner said he noticed things in last week's game at Frankfurt, and he can see to make the most of here. Talked about wanting to speak to his analysts straight after the game while it was fresh in his head, the thoughts. I wonder whether it would become clear exactly what he's spotted.
It's all well and good seeing it, but making it happen on the pitch, I think, is another thing. And I think that is the beauty of when you play each other so close to each other in terms of the fixtures. Both sides would have felt, you know what, there's chances that we could, or there's parts of the game we can improve on, but defensively both sides would have learned a lot as well.
Sessegnon overran it.
That's a lot of foul, man.
Lindstrom, with Kamada arriving in the box, it was almost a great ball to pick him out. Maybe just a little bit too much on it, but that's an early warning for Tottenham.
Sessegnon is down, he's holding his face, but it was his mistake giving the ball away, and you can see at the top of your pitch, Kamada just gets the run on the inside of Romero. The delivery couldn't quite be found. I felt like it needed to be floated in more, it needed to be picked out almost like a pass. It was whipped in, gave Kamada no chance at all really to get anything on it.
You took him out.
It's caught Sessegnon in his face, but he's okay now.
What about the decision from Conte to go with Sessegnon ahead of Perisic tonight?
I don't mind it. You know, I think Perisic at his age can need to be managed anyway.
But again, looking a threat here, headed clear by Romero. It comes to the captain, Roda. Lindstrom played it wide. Intensity and energy about the German side early on here. Spurs look to break. Son is quickly dispossessed as Roda plays it wide. Miami on the edge of the box. Jakic. Will be dealt with by Dyer. Now Sessegnon. He goes to stand. The 38-year-old Hasebe. Kamada. Luani, it was, he went through the middle, he didn't find Lindstrom there.
One of the back three is going to have to get to grips with the position that Kamada's finding himself in On that occasion, there was a full press by the team, and one of them decided not to go all the way in. I think it was Romero, and it ended up being the release.
Kane. Off the heel of So. Jakic. You know, we saw him playing central midfield last season during the Europa League run, but playing on the right at the moment. Seized upon here by Eric Dyer, who looks for Harry Kane.
I get that.
One of the Erling Haalands in the early stages of the Premier League season. It's almost gone under the radar a little bit that Harry Kane's got 8 goals in 9 league games, which is a solid start to see Greece looking to get off the mark in this competition this season.
I even raised my eyebrows when you said that. But you're right. I think there's a different standard being set in the league by Erling Haaland, and Harry Kane has been the shining light and the leading man when it comes to scoring goals in the Premier League. And I'm sure he'll be looking to improve on his Champions League stats tonight.
He's already had a busy week, hasn't he? Read a bedtime story on Kids TV on Monday, The Lion Inside by Rachel Bright. And also, I was glad to see launch the Harry Kane Foundation as well, which will aim to help change the thinking around mental health. Good luck to Harry Kane with that. Slightly awkward one for Trapp, and Richarlison with the header, and it was only just wide. Very close to an opener for Spurs, and Trapp could have been left embarrassed there.
Well, the referee's pointing at something. I don't know whether he's giving a free kick. I don't think it is a free kick if he has given it, because he goes up.
He didn't even get it.
I mean, I don't know how much more of an advantage a goalkeeper needs, to be honest with you. He got there with his arms, and I think Trapp's just expecting to collect that one. I think a goal kick was given, so if it had been on target, it would have been a goal.
Come on, Tottenham.
Hoybier. Spurs encouraged. Son loses it.
Man.
Well one back by Bentancur. Romero. Saying the other day, Romero, that togetherness is the best thing that this group of Spurs players has. A great team spirit. Camaraderie there seems to be amongst them. Kane with the pass.
Give me pass.
Bentancur. Richarlison.
Come on, Richarlison.
It's a great touch. Did everything right at the start, but the ball was poor. It was the same as Son initially when he gets himself into a good position. Just need to settle down in those moments. Even hasn't always got to be the killer pass. Just have a sustained period of pressure in that final third sometimes.
He was in tears, wasn't he, post-match? Richarlison after he got that brace to win the game against Marseille here on match day 1. Jakic. Colomboani wasn't on the same wavelength as Lindstrom. And this is Hoybier. The ball to Romero's. Emerson deals out wide. Wasn't available at the weekend, but back in on that right-hand side tonight. Doherty, who played in that victory at Brighton. Roda.
Can't keep it.
That's by Lenz was intercepted by Bentancur.
Relationship began roughly 4 to 5 years ago, but it's not just starting up. We're looking to add in some key features
So,
to the key accounts business.
Come on,
Those features we're looking to improve our current
Richarlison. Emerson to his right. Bounced off the challenge. Richarlison did really well there.
Emerson.
Emerson now with Kane on the edge of the box. Shake of the head from the referee.
He's never going to get that. He was in a good position. He realised that Emerson was trying to kid him when he was right. I have to say, I really like the approach that Bentancur has had to this game. He's released himself to go and press. He was trying to play a ball forward there, gave it away, but went and retrieved it quickly. Got a real spring in his step tonight.
Watched a lot of him in Italy at Juventus, and I think part of his game that maybe we perhaps don't see enough is that ability to drive forward as well. But maybe we did see a bit in the game at Frankfurt, actually.
We did it a bit against Brighton at the weekend, but that was because Basuma was in there as part of the three. He's got way more ability than I think sometimes the system allows for him.
Used to live the defensive side of the game as well. Only Tarkovsky in the Premier League has averaged more blocks per game this season. The 11 Premier League players have averaged more tackles per game, so he puts himself about as well. Bentancur. Nice turn by Son. Good challenge by Jakic though. Lindstrom now for Frankfurt. Shaunnahblaney on the edge of the box. Roda's in space in central midfield. That's who Lindstrom has found. Lenz is a long way forwards. Volley clear by Dyer. Certainly Lindstrom, the number 29 for Frankfurt, a player to watch out for. The winner at Marseille on match day 2 on 5 goals, 5 assists in the Bundesliga last season. He was the rookie of the year in that league. I've seen him described as a Thomas Muller regen. He can celebrate goals like he would have some way to go before he matches that standard. Dyer. Romero. Good movement here from Harry Kane. Can he find Son?
Oh, so
he would have
close.
done that for an excellent block there. Toucher it was, he stuck it out of leg. And then Frankfurt with a free kick for the foul by Dyer, and it's an early yellow card for the England international.
Yeah, he got caught in no man's land. He's just got to retreat at that point. He's either got to be already in there or dropping off, but we knew he was never going to go and get anything on that. It's a poor yellow card to pick up.
He's played every minute of every game so far this season. Eric Dyer has talked about being in the best form of his career, how much he's improved under Antonio Conte.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I really do. I think his adjustment to playing centre half as well. I think when he came to the club, playing at right back, playing centre mid, holding midfield player, getting that settled run of games under a manager like Conte, you've seen the improvement, which is why he's back in the England setup.
Kamada found by Shaunnahblaney.
Come on, man.
Jakic with the early ball in towards Lindstrom. By Sessignon.
Oh, God.
Seemed to have been pretty ambitious and expressive in the early stages. It's a chance to threaten from a set piece. The Japanese international Daichi Kamada will take it. Swinging by Kamada. Hit on the volley by So. Get the contact he would have wanted.
That's a foul. So that was a foul. Are you not watching?
Yeah, I'm watching both.
Mm.
They played themselves into
What are you
trouble here.
doing?
Shaunnahblaney waiting, and Roda was unselfish.
Oh, for God's
Frankfurt
sake.
leads.
What are you doing?
It's Daichi Kamada.
I don't know. Just a mistake at the back.
He just loves coming to London. Scored at Arsenal.
Literally didn't need to happen.
What?
Literally didn't need to happen.
Right.
Spurs.
Well, we talked him up a minute ago. He knows he's had a poor start to this game. First it was a yellow card, and then a really sloppy touch in an area that he just cannot afford to give the ball away. But all the credit to Frankfurt. There's the touch, really poor, too relaxed. But this moment here from Roda, brilliant. composed. He could have easily run onto that and just shot.
He's got
He recognises that Lloris is right on top of him. Because Lloris does really well initially, and he just kind of goes, you know what? I'm going to slot it to the man who's in a better position than me. The
Come on,
commander
Spurs.
doesn't disappoint. Steps onto it, slots it into the corner, and punishes Spurs' mistake.
a be like Dyer's mistake.
So clever, wasn't it, from Roda? Kept his cool to find Kamada, their top scorer in the Bundesliga so far this season. And whilst, yes, Frankfurt took the goal well, Jermaine, Spurs made their own problems.
Maybe that's what their manager was seen in the analysis you were talking about after the game. Maybe he thought that they were too relaxed at the back, because on that occasion, it was far too relaxed to Eric Dyer.
You got to make up for it now, man.
Dyer, quarter of an hour gone in North London. So many chances in the game last week without getting a goal. We've got one pretty early on here.
Come on.
Taken quickly by Kane, who'd looked for
Oh,
Emerson. Out came Trapp.
Trap.
And Dika's fall forward. Hello, Buani held it up well. Kamada.
Oh dear.
Jibril So. Shooter. Jakic. Cleverly played by Son. Ederson. Firm challenge by Ndika right in front of the referee. Ederson has stayed down here.
You fucking won't go.
Frankfurt will then do sportingly put it out of play.
They didn't have to.
There's a wrong yard, okay.
He seems to be in real pain here, Emerson Royale. Don't really see much in that.
Knows the way he landed.
Was the landing on the ball, or
I mean, that was painful.
Sure.
Landed like that.
his knee is holding?
Well, the Frankfurt fans have again travelled en masse in Europe. I covered their Europa League semi-final against Barcelona last season. The club said they could have sold out the stadium 5 times over for that game. 250,000 requests they got for tickets. That's been a goal at Ibrox to tell you about. The game between Rangers and Liverpool.
Rangers have scored against Liverpool. Interesting. Oh, Tottenham.
Rangers taking the lead in that game against the Liverpool side, really struggling right now. Tuta
That
with
was
the header
rubbish.
clear. Kamada. And by Sessegnon and Tottenham haven't really got going yet.
No, they're struggling in all departments. At the back, they look nervous. Can't get on the ball as much as he would like them to in midfield, and at the top end of the pitch, they're just not firing. They don't look composed.
Maybe need an
Frankfurt
extra
would be delighted
man.
with their start to the game. Really assured in this fixture so far. Got good balance in the team.
Hoybier. Long leg.
Come on, man.
Sebe again marshals Harry Kane well, as he did for the most part in the game last week. 100% of the attempts so far have gone the way of the Bundesliga side. Bentancur to Hoybier. Dyer. Romero.
Oh, for God's sake.
Roda. Lindstrom.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
What's going on?
Just can't keep the ball.
Lens.
They get it
Has
past.
got
Heavy
that wide
touch.
this time. That's, I think
That's
intended
nice
for
going.
Kolo Muani was overhead.
Well, you can hear the noise from the crowd. They're not happy. You know, what Frankfurt are doing really well in this game is they're setting traps in midfield. Here's the goal again. It
We
was
don't need to see that again.
just mistake, really, after mistake. You can see a good play from Frankfurt, but in the game in general, every time the ball kind of goes into midfield,
Kane looks for
Come on, Sonny.
Kane finds Son.
Yes!
Son scores.
But it was
I'm going to say that's all.
Oh, he took that well.
If you say it's offside,
And it's that combination again for a 50th time.
don't go to VAR.
Kane links up with Son. And Tottenham are on terms.
That just came out of nothing.
Yeah.
Didn't even get to see it really.
Feeling a lot better. He'll be feeling much better.
Can't see
It
it.
came from nothing, really. Good ball into Kane's feet.
He's onside.
Yeah, you can see Son's on side. I think Jekic should have switched off.
Good finish.
It's a typical Tottenham goal, if I'm honest. Really good hold at play. A simple run, really, from Heung-min Son. And the finish
Needed
is spot
that.
on.
People have pondered this season as to whether Son's lacking a bit of confidence in front of goal. Not there.
Come on, Tottenham.
Frankfurt to come on the attack. We've got an open, entertaining contest here in North London.
How is that?
Response from Tottenham. After that mistake at the back, let in Frankfurt. Here's Jibril So. Kamada is in the box. Tuta. Ndika. Sporting it down to 10 men in the other game in this group. Marseille lead. Gendouzi has got the goal.
Come on.
Richarlison.
Come on, Charleston.
Shot to the left. Referee's playing an advantage.
Come on.
Tottenham looking for a second.
Come on, Sonny.
Still by Heung-min Son.
What are you doing, man?
Getting appeals from the
That's not a foul.
supporters.
No.
But the referees made that away. And then was there a handball by Roker? There was. Free kick.
Come on.
Well, the goal that they conceded woke them up. The goal they scored has sparked them into life. Looking a lot better now. Tottenham, look at the feet here from Son. Goes by two. Really easy. In fairness to Kamada.
He did block him
Gets
offside,
himself
didn't he?
across. Through the side where the referee didn't give that. I think he's just held his ground more than anything.
Come on.
But the atmosphere has changed now.
The Sigley squares look at the groove. They've been pretty flat, to be honest, before the goal. But those two so often provide the spark, and so it's proved tonight.
Is Kane taking his free kick?
We've seen a nervous moment for Trapp. That misjudged that cross from Sessignon. Will he be troubled here?
What? Why did
Harry Kane to take it for Tottenham.
Sonny take it?
Go on. Wow.
Kane.
Well, look, this was to say, let Sonny take it.
He's always put it over the bar.
He's always got.
Spurs have lacked for a few years since Ericsson left. Is anyone who's
I mean, at least he didn't hit the wall this time, but it's well over.
Set pieces around the box.
Sonny can score them.
You mentioned though, Jermaine, when they scored the goal. That
Kane didn't score them.
Kane doesn't score free kicks.
He has done.
Not many.
The best
Two
combination
that I can remember.
in Premier League history.
The Son scores them, right?
It's a fact. They're linked up there. Almost kind of got the way they think.
Come on, man.
As the attack
Oh,
is
get
happening.
lost, ref.
It happened so fast as the goal did there.
Liverpool have equalised quickly, and Ibrox Firmino has got the goal there. Rangers won. Liverpool.
Firmino.
He's calmed down for the moment, but Antonio Conte has been pretty animated down there in the technical area.
I'm surprised.
With the fourth official, Fernandez, Frankfurt swinging the free kick.
Get it out.
Bentancur got a head to it, and it's behind for a corner here to Frankfurt.
Did well there, Benson, because he had to stay alive. His original header came back off his own player. Warney was lurking.
Tuta is one of those forwards. Clear by Hoybier.
Was that handball?
There's a handball to the clearance from Richarlison.
Come on.
He took his time with the finish. His body shape was interesting because the keeper would have thought maybe he's going to try and reverse this one because he's so open. It's almost so obvious that he's going to stick it there, but the finish was brilliant.
Come on.
Kane leading the charge and goes down.
What?
Referee says no.
Are you all right, ref?
That will be getting checked.
Well, he's really, really close to this one, but it felt
Check it.
like a foul to me.
Check it, man.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know. Look, let's have a look.
He's known at times Kane for going down too easy, but that's clumsy.
Isn't that a pen?
Really clumsy, I think.
That's got to be a pen, surely.
I'd be surprised if this don't get overturned.
Another halt to the play is because of a VAR check which is ongoing. The referee tonight, Carlos Del Cerro Grande.
What are you?
It's a big moment.
That's got to be a pen.
Well, it is a big moment, but
It's got to be a pen.
rightly so, the rest
You
of
don't
it,
know.
go and have a look at
You're just
it.
going to look at the screen.
I think Jakic is clumsy. He comes running across him, he sticks his leg out. I don't see how this isn't given. Yeah, he's miles away from the ball. Some will say Kane a lot of the time is smart, but on this occasion, I think Jakic is just, it's
He
ridiculous.
just
from
clatters
him.
into him.
It's a foul.
The VAR official who's advised this check is Juan Martinez Guruera.
How much times do you need to look at it?
Also a La Liga official. He's having a good long look at it here, Carlos Del Cerro Grande. Great determined run, wasn't it?
It's got to be a pen.
Here's the decision. Penalty.
Penalty.
Good, good, good.
I he's clapping for.
Well, it was a pen, mate. You did clatter into him.
Has been judged to have impeded Harry Kane.
You did clatter him.
And after such a good start for that man's side,
Look at him too.
now there's every chance with Harry Kane about to step up that they could go 2-1 down.
Well, it's his man Jakic as well that's let him down for both goals as
What's he
well.
doing?
He's the one that let Son
Who?
run on the
Walking around
inside of him, and it was a
I
clear
don't know.
penalty just given away there.
Put him off. Trying to, anyway.
You can take those of him.
No, but you know-
Put the ball down.
But he's probably trying to, do you know what I mean?
He's been saying how keen he is to get off the mark in the Champions League this season. Here's an opportunity. Kane from the spot.
Yes.
Spurs.
Give him a
Cross
half.
on. Now Harry Kane.
They're getting their shooting boots on. Right, now keep it going.
That's exactly what they've done. Didn't let their heads get down when they conceded that first goal. Here's the man Jakic who gave the penalty away. And I don't think there was any doubt when this man stepped over it what was the next part of this story. So often, so reliable. And he's done it again when he's put his team 2-1 up.
Brilliant penalty. They held their breath. Sheer joy. It's the deadly duo again, isn't it?
It is. And it's what I think a lot of Tottenham fans have been waiting to come to life this season, really. You know, Kane's been scoring the goals, but for both of them to come to the party again is what they've wanted.
Jakic.
Come on, Tottenham.
So, what an open contest. Intriguing game we have here. I was so surprised, I have to say, the first game finished 0-0. You certainly had plenty of chances in that one, but 3 goals now of not even half an hour on the clock yet.
It was a good 0-0, and the chances were there, as you say, Adam. It doesn't surprise me. Today's game has been as open as it is.
What an achievement it was for Frankfurt to go all the way in the Europa League last season, and all the way unbeaten as well. But naturally, this is the high level, and naturally, you will come up against better players, bigger names, players like Son and Kane, who can deliver on the big nights, on the big occasions, as they have done so far tonight for Spurs.
I just think the higher you go as a footballer, the more you get punished. That's pretty much what's happened to Frankfurt so far tonight. They've just switched off on a couple of occasions and find themselves 2-1 down.
They've actually won on their last two visits to England. Frankfurt, both in London. Arsenal 2-1 in November 2019. Emery was sat the next day, you might remember. Beat the Hammers at London Stadium in last season's Europa League semi-final. But they're trailing in North London. I get the feeling there's a bit more excitement to come tonight, though. And Marseille have doubled their lead against the group leaders, Sporting.
So what's that do?
Alexis Sanchez has got the second goal there. Guendouzi had got the first. Just illustrates again, doesn't it, how competitive this group is. Sporting going into the night.
So, Dad, as it stands, we're top of the group. As it stands, we're top of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
Sporting are losing. Sporting are losing to Marseille.
Yeah.
They're down to 10 men as well.
Jakic. Right here from Lindstrom. He's trying to squeeze it in at that near post. That's a good save, you know, from Maurice, who wouldn't have been expecting it at the near post.
But it's one of those ones that everyone thinks because it's at the near post, the keeper should save it, but it's right in there. He gets down really well. Hugo Lloris.
It's Christopher Lenz who's come across to take this. Get on the body by Shaw. You've got a good connection on that. Asebek. Still plenty in the box here for Eintracht Frankfurt. Lindstrom. Covering here is Hoybier. Trying to win the throw in off Lindstrom. It's crazy, his head coach ahead of this. Yeah, Emile Hoybier said the number one thing to do right now is trust Antonio Conte. Believe in the process, I think, was basically the message.
That's right.
Anybody's got any reason not to, given how quick he turned things around from arriving last year to where they are now. Chalk and cheese, so yeah, it's not been flowing as many people would have expected, given all the signings. He's still getting points on the board.
Son. Kane looking to have a run again. He's come across here to Emerson Royale. Bentancur to his right. Richarlison in the box.
What are you?
Yes, the song wasn't quite on the money.
Come on, Emerson, you've got to be better than that.
Kalamuani.
Come on.
Such an intensity about the game.
Especially when that ball kind of goes into midfield areas. Everyone's got to be on the game. There's like 1 and 2 touch max in there.
Are you watching TikTok?
Yeah.
Dyer.
How close is that?
Hmm?
How close is that? Plug in the way.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's not as tight as style at the camp.
Why?
I don't know.
First win of the
The
season.
season all under it.
Strangely was that
Bit
Frankfurt's
weird.
previous league game. They inflicted the
Could easily just drag you in.
of the season, beating Union Berlin 2-0.
Not that I'd want to, but you know what I mean.
Side made a good start in North London, but now find themselves behind. Good reaction it's been from Tottenham.
Who are you passing to, man?
about. Why they do that?
Are you rewatching it?
Yeah. What do they have to fuck about? What did they do?
I thought you meant the TikTok you was rewatching that.
Oh,
It's like,
him.
I was like, why are you getting more angry the second time you're watching it?
Piss arsing around by the front of their goal.
Certainly in that time.
Come on, Tottenham, you need.
Tottenham have hit that with goals. Most important stat. Here's
Come on,
some
Sonny.
now by Richarlison. Emerson's arriving in the box. Someone for goal.
Oh,
It was a
man.
good stop by Chappie into opposition.
Yeah, that's all they can do to you. They set that up perfectly on that occasion, Spurs. So Brentford keep trying to press when Spurs want to play out from the back, but a couple of touches later, they're having to deal with the shot on target.
Come on, Tottenham.
Emerson
Let's get a
Royal.
third.
Højbjerg. Richarlison with a touchback
Come
to
on.
Højbjerg. Promising
Pass
there for
it.
Tottenham. And it came to Son.
Yes! Do you see that goal?
I did,
I was like, no,
Why
don't.
not do that in fucking Premiership?
Well, he got the hat trick against Leicester.
Yeah.
Arsenal, well, wasn't a great performance from like most people. Brighton, you know, it is what it is. He's got a double here.
Just wow.
What a
Why
goal.
do that in Premiership?
Talk about technique from that man right there. He may have had an indifferent start to the season, but he's still world
Form is
class.
temporary,
And it's
class is
moments like
permanent.
this that show you
Look
that
at Højbjerg.
Højbjerg does brilliantly, backs up the play.
What a
It's
goal.
exactly what you want. Lift it to the back stick.
What a goal.
That is special. It really is. He watches it all the way onto his toe. Look at this, the technique, the way he kind of drops his right shoulder down. You don't
Boom.
stop those. You do not stop those. That is sensational from Heung-min Son.
Rocket Ronnie.
He enjoyed it too.
Hey?
I think everyone enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, what a hit. Frankfurt don't know what's hit
I
them.
don't know.
Well, this is what Spurs were doing to most teams last year.
You just
They
need to get
make
back
teams
to
think
that.
they're in the game, but then when they get forward, their front three, as it was then, Kulusevski, Son, Kane, will just tear you apart with clinical finishing. And on this occasion, it's Son
What's
with
going on
brace, Kane with one. And how often have we said that?
It was a test of character, wasn't it, for Tottenham going a goal down at home? They weren't playing well in the early stages.
That's got to be a booking.
Don't you? That they just lacking in any sort of rhythm at all in the early stages of the game. But that combination for the first goal between Kane and Son, it just lit the blue touch paper, didn't it, for Tottenham?
It did. You know, I think Kane is.
Did he give him a
he's
foul
been
to that?
to a lot of it. I think that ball goes into him and he can hold it. Because all teams think they can nick it, and he just rolls players and slides players in.
Oh.
When this front three functions well, any defence will do well to stop him.
I have to say as well, Jermaine, what a ball that was from Højbjerg. Great contribution.
Again, another kind of unsung hero in the team, but I mentioned about Bentancur and his ability. Højbjerg is another one. They play within the system.
Oh, come on.
But when they do get forward and have that freedom to do things like that, the quality is there. They have it.
What?
It's up on the far side. Just a reminder, by the way, the European action continues tomorrow with the Europa League and the Europa Conference League. Those games, coverage of them begins at 5:15 tomorrow. Our next live Premier League comes from the East Midlands. Leicester against Crystal Palace, Saturday lunchtime. For that on BT Sport 1 and Brighton. This free kick taken quickly. Bentancur to Sesson. Romero, Bentancur.
Bit iffy that.
Roda just really misjudged that one, didn't he? Bentancur, he's shed a yellow card for the challenge.
I think heard the reaction from the crowd. He's kind of trying to make up for his mistake with the pass, but it's nothing more than a yellow.
And this with the free kick. Did well on the edge of the box by Tottenham. So able to keep that in. It's always such a significant night this in the group. Tottenham making the most of home advantage. Of course, the leader Sporting, it's worth reminding you, being beaten by Marseille. And nothing can be decided tonight. It's worth stressing that as well. Can't be decisive this evening, but Tottenham could go a long way towards qualification.
Come on.
Seeking to continue this excellent home record that they've got this season. 5 wins out of 5 in all competitions, 15 goals they've scored in those 5 games, another 3 so far tonight. In fact, if you click the end of last season, it's 8 home wins in a row.
Come on, Sonny.
Son,
Oh,
Yeah.
see that
2
one.
goals, 2 very well taken goals for him already tonight. Kane
What?
finds Sesson.
Just, what is this? Kickboxing.
Oh, I can take that.
Oh, God.
Son,
I think she's out of the channel.
You need to go at the third goal.
Will now when they go forward.
Come on, Tottenham.
That was done with some really precise passing and moving, and a really good run from Son driving through the middle. It's the kind of quality you expect from the player that is out there for Tottenham. You know, Frankfurt just really struggling in that transitional phase. They're okay kind of in the press, trying to nick things here and there, but Spurs are finding a way to get through that now.
Lens. Ndika. With the several Premier League clubs. His current contract's up at the end of the season. Tuta.
What?
Lens was the player brought down by Emerson Royale.
Didn't even touch him.
He's just
No.
committing himself too much there on the Sun Royale. Just get there, stand up, making Len's decision too easy.
Can have a tendency, maybe sometimes, to be overly eager, Emerson.
Yeah, it can be rash.
Two to go at the end of the half. Kamada overhits the free kick.
Go kick.
Well, since their goal, they've been very disappointing. You know, Frankfurt. With credit to Tottenham and this man in particular, did a really good 45 minutes.
He's just got such a wonderful attitude to not just the game but life as well, hasn't he, Kim Min-son? Saying the other day that players shouldn't complain about the hectic schedule right now. He says we're living the dream. Still 9 games in a month is quite a lot.
No, it's interesting, the mindset and just being very, positive thinking like that and the impact it could probably have on his body rather than thinking the other way. There's no doubt your body's in pain when you're going through it, but it's funny that once you get onto the pitch, that pain seems to kind of disappear a little bit, and then you're back in pain again. And strapped up at the training ground. But when you're at a top club like Tottenham, you're playing in big competitions, then he's right. He's out there living the dream tonight. I know that much.
It's looked like the Heung-min Son that was shared the gold boot in the Premier League with Mo Salah last season. 23 Premier League goals, got 7 assists, 2 which is worth noting. Hoybier to Bentancur. Richarlison.
Come on, man. 200 minutes.
Into a minimum of 2 minutes added time in North London. Jakic finds Lindstrom.
You got a video I sent you, Sean.
Had a hard time Frankfurt to just
What the
gather their
Mate,
thoughts.
taking double back and
Yeah.
got that load over him. You laugh.
yeah.
Taking the lead.
I thought you might find it funny. Hey?
Why was his trousers like falling down?
He had him doing no shit.
Is that what he was doing?
He's having a dump in the bag.
Oh.
Huh?
I just thought he was just like standing in there or something, or sitting in there.
No.
Imagine doing that and then you get covered in all that.
He had toilet paper in his hand, didn't he?
I don't know, something like that.
Challenged by Sessia.
But why'd you be taking a poo in there?
I'm receiving, yeah. But if you think it might you tip the load over, then it must be.
No. A minute to go to half time.
Made it the first time as a whole tonight.
I mean, that was close.
That's close. Look, I think, you know, a Spurs perspective, they've got to be delighted the way that they responded to the goal. I think the biggest thing, I think, going forward, finally, they look sharp again.
Hey?
What,
They look like they've
what's
got
that
it
one?
again.
Straight
Through in that,
It's been
or
Staring that.
no. Pass it. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, okay.
Pass it quicker.
Yeah, really good play.
Should have passed it first
Emerson
time.
Royale got forward more than anybody, and I think Harry just wants this first time. I can understand why Emerson Royale takes the touch. Sometimes the picture changes, but
Should have passed it first time, mate.
What are you doing in there?
You got a corner out of it,
But they defended it really well.
but
It's so just getting back into position, did really well.
should have passed it.
They got the cross.
Why are the throwing things at him?
What?
The throwing things on the pitch.
No.
2 objects thrown down there from the Frankfurt fans who are in that corner.
Bit rude.
Son.
Doing. Sorry,
Right,
not
cross it.
And the header is
Ooh.
slightly just wide.
Romero.
Romero it was up from the back.
That was a good cross from Emerson for once.
And it is a great header, really is.
I know.
Brilliantly just to get it.
What?
tipped round
Yeah, I know
the
he
corner.
saved. I'm just saying it was a good cross. A good header.
Stop to keep it at 3.
Just-
Hamada.
Right, I'm gonna toilet break.
Frankfurt the lead in North London. But how
Toilet
Tottenham get back. Harry Kane on the score sheet from the spot, and a brace already tonight. The Heung-min Son, those two combined a 50th goal in their Spurs career. Tottenham on top in North London. Tottenham 3, Frankfurt 1.
This program is brought to you by PlayStation. UEFA Champions League, official sponsor.
This everybody's Christmas rolled into one.
Two of the absolute best. There's a lot at stake here. I call it wait for it. It's
Accenture. let there be change.
Toyota Yaris Cross, our first ever compact hybrid SUV. For whatever the day throws at you. Hello, hybrid happiness.
This year, Prime members get epic deals before anyone else, which means you're kind of a big deal. The Prime Early Access sale now on, only for Prime members.
Passes are fine.
What?
Passes.
Across the UK
Passes?
need to be more energy
Where?
efficient than ever.
Insane.
Yeah.
And your local Euronics electrical store is here to help. With induction
Huh?
hobs, brands like Hot Point,
Yeah,
that
one
use
out.
less energy and help
Huh?
save you money.
Mm.
So for expert advice, pop into any of the
What about shots?
600 Euronics stores.
We've had 2, they've had 6.
Independent stores.
We've had 6 on target, they've had 2. We've had 1 on
Could
target,
you
they've
imagine?
had 2 on target.
Could have got 6 goals.
Gum problems can cause more problems, like bad breath
Bad breath.
and sensitive teeth. New Corsical Gum Plus is scientifically proven to target gum problems to help protect your whole mouth. New Corsical Gum Plus Breath and Sensitivity.
It's finally here. The new iPhone 14 Pro, the ultimate iPhone. Get it on EE, the UK's best network.
That's right,
and
the
it's
2 shots they dropped.
right now.
Yeah, Rangers Liverpool are still drawing. Rangers Liverpool still 1-1.
Apple's 1, 4, Tottenham, and they're 1. Aerial Jules, 1. Tottenham 5, then 2.
So
Goalkeeping, save 1. Tottenham, save 3.
Introducing our new Ben & Jerry's.
we're definitely the better side.
Look at fouls to me then. But if he found him in the fucking box,
I don't know why it says fouls committed 0-0.
what?
Because there's been a lot of fouls committed. Dyer got a yellow card. Benchcross got a yellow card. They gave a pen away.
I was born here.
So I don't really get that.
Never leaving here. I'm in New York Hotel. Yeah, I'm tall. 563 feet. and
Possession's
2
been
inches.
even.
I'm on top of the world. I'm looking for someone who likes to be in the middle of it all, but also likes.
This has probably been our best performance of the season.
You hungry? I know a place. And a few others
Well, you
nearby.
keep doing it. What are they doing at the
It's the
premises?
city that never sleeps.
Maybe they're finally finding their rhythm.
I've got you
You
covered.
find it. What are they like?
So you can't really complain. We've only lost 1 game in the Prem.
Stella Artois Unfiltered.
Oh, yeah.
Bière au naturel.
Yeah, but Arsenal should have done this.
They did us last season as well.
This program is brought to you by Just Eat. You wait for Champions League, official sponsor.
4 goals scored in the first half in North London. We'll bring you the first half analysis in a moment. But just to remind you that the action from Down Under continues this week. England's third and final T20 international against Australia is on Friday morning. And it's another pivotal weekend in MotoGP. Just 2 points separating reigning champions Fabio Quartararo and Pecco Bagnaia going into the final 3 rounds. Well, what a first half it's been in North London. There is the story of how the first half has unfolded in numbers, but the most important numbers, as far as context is concerned, is that 3-1 scoreline at half-time. We're not used to seeing them score 3 in the first half. It's the first time they've done that this season. Let's get straight to the action, because it was actually a very fast start for the likes of Frankfurt tonight, wasn't it? With Kamada delivering in the 14th minute.
Nice colours.
Terrible mistake from Dyer, but Lindstrom's got to take a lot of credit. He's pressed the ball as Renero's played it cross square. He's on his bike, and they're the sort of traps they've been laying Tottenham. Tottenham was sloppy late in the game in the first game, and really give a goal away. playing in their own penalty area. And I think that was something they've definitely looked at, Frankfurt, to press hard and press high. And it came off for him. And obviously, Dyer's first touch. But it hasn't affected his game, you know. What I like about Dyer, he's still been able to play some semi-risky passes and not freeze. So he's just played his way through it.
But then came the Kane and Son combo.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we said Frankfurt would come and play, and they did, and they had a really good start. But credit Tottenham, you know, they've found a way to bounce back. We highlighted the front three, obviously, the Kane receiving it, and then you get runners with Charleston and Son. I mean, these guys are just so good. You just trust these guys to go and do the job. And I think when Kane can receive the ball out of that crouch, and then he's brilliant. When Kulusevski doesn't play, he's the perfect guy to play the others in.
Yeah, I also think Richarlison, obviously, you know, we're getting the plaudits here, but, you know, it takes men away, he occupies defenders with his runs in behind, and that creates a space for Kane to got deep, and Son looks really in the mood tonight.
He does, doesn't he? He's played a really good first 45 minutes. Then came the penalty. Let's look at the incident. Any questions for you?
Yeah, no, I think it's a penalty, but it's another ball up to Kane. They've told Kane to go and pin Hasabi and play up against him, put balls into his feet, and it's been so productive. This is a penalty. He's had to go over to, I'm glad he was sent over, and I think it was a penalty. There was contact was made, it was a great turn from Kane, and he deserves to get the chance to take the penalty. And I tell you what, if your life was on it, you'd want him on it.
There's no better penalty to take.
No, he's absolutely full of confidence. He actually enjoys taking penalties.
Mr. Reliable. And then what about this from Son Crouchy?
Yeah, brilliant from Hoiberg. You know, fantastic little stand up. Session makes a great run to the near post, and that creates the space for Son. And what a finish! I mean, it was devastating. You know, he's had his critics this season, but he's answering them this evening. You can see, keep your eye on Session's run, creates that space for Kane, but he's still got a hell of a lot to do. What a finish!
What did that do for his confidence?
Yeah, I mean, it was dented, but I don't think these guys, you know, they don't lose that much confidence. He's the best finisher with his weak foot in the world of football. I mean, you couldn't hit that any cleaner, Glenn, could you?
That's a wonderful strike. It really, and I tell you what, he's not tried to really hit it that hard. The ball's been pulled back, and he's just gone straight through the centre of the ball. So he's almost like guided. He knows the power's already there, and he is full of confidence. Forget what he was going on at the beginning of the season. Forget that. He's got a hat trick against Leicester. He's not really regained his confidence yet in the games in between. He's still quite confident, but he's getting there. Today he looks sharp. You said that crowd, Joe. The fight, he looks sharp today. He's got 2 under his belt. Might be a hat trick in the second half. This will only elevate this Tottenham team. We've been waiting and saying about Spurs already. They played okay and they won. That's a great sign for any team.
Certainly is, and Spurs fans I know enjoyed every single moment of that first half. And we will head back to North London for the second half straight after this. Commander did get the goals going, but after that, there was no stopping Tottenham Hotspurs as they lead by 3-1 at half-time. Back to North London after this.
This programme is brought to you by PlayStation, UEFA Champions League official sponsor.
How concerned are you about Leicester? They can see too many boxes. Now that. Let's talk. This is going to be tasty.
When these two collide, it's explosive.
What? Why dance like that?
Start. Huh?
Yeah.
Rubble, you know, the kid. Huh? A Barney Rubble.
Oh, what? You used to watch this? Oh.
Yeah. When I was a kiddie wink.
Was it?
Huh? Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad, they've now had 50 goal contributions.
Yeah.
50.
That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel.
Little design can make your habitat.
You make me feel.
got a missed call from you. Who am I speaking to?
Work phone.
Oh, some missed calls.
Ah, that's quick dial. Hi, Harry. Thank you for calling at 1:15. Sorry I missed your call.
No problem.
How can I help? Hi, business phone.
Designed, developed and supported in the UK. Visit hihi.co.uk.
Hi.
Hi. Meet Curry's tech expert Lily. She won't sell you anything. Instead, she'll listen, using her countless hours of training to sell you the right thing.
Busy fingers. Do it yourself. Needs to keep those hands free.
This has Windows 11 voice access. You can type, scroll, and navigate apps just by speaking. Oh, thanks.
Get the right laptop for you from $20.79 per month for 24 months interest-free at Curry's.
90% of adults in the UK have had chickenpox, which is caused by the varicella zoster virus, after which the virus remains dormant in your body. There is a 1 in 4 lifetime risk of the virus reactivating and causing shingles, and the risk increases with age. Patients describe shingles as a tingling, burning, stabbing or itching feeling, usually accompanied by a painful rash on one side of the body. Shingles and its complications may impact your quality of life. Ask your pharmacist, nurse or doctor about shingles and visit our site to learn more.
You've been working from home, but your flatmate just took up the drums as a hobby.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And Indeed CV helps you personalise your job search. And even helps the right job find you.
I see you're willing to relocate for work?
Yes.
Scottish Widows, taking on your future together.
Hello.
This program is brought to you by Just Eat. UEFA Champions League official sponsor.
Promising this for Tottenham. And it came to Son. What a hit that is. And Tottenham now on 3-1 up.
Well, it was indeed a fantastic first half performance from Tottenham Hotspurs, and as you can see, the players are out and ready to get started for the second half. So it's back to Jermaine Genius and Adam Somerson.
Thank you, Seema. Yeah, what a response it was from Tottenham, particularly from Heung-min Son, who has 4 previous hat-tricks for Tottenham. Can he get his first in the Champions League tonight, you wonder? Almost latched onto that very early on. But the reaction here after half-time, after Oliver Glasner has had a chance to get into his players and speak to them, will be interesting. But Spurs are looking for another one here very early on. Sessignon
So
was he
close.
burst into the box.
You slipped.
Yeah, it was, and he just had to square that, I think. I think anything that goes past that far post, Richarlison was there waiting to get something on it and get it heading towards goal, but
You just slipped.
Tottenham have obviously gone in at half time and said, right, more of the same, because they
Come on.
started well.
Kane.
Oh, come on, Sonny. Oh, unlucky.
Canada. Rhoda.
Come on, Tottenham.
Such an eagerness here about Tottenham at the start of the second half.
Get another goal.
Kane's the key, as always. If he can just hold it in as he does there with his touches, because he's like a vacuum, he sucks everything into it. And with his quality and his abilities, he just shifts it and slides in beautiful balls to Son in particular.
Loves playing against German clubs as well. He's now got 6 goals in 6 Champions League games against Bundesliga sides. And he scored in all 4 of his England games against Germany as well. Sandika's header. Ashebe was there. Bentancur.
More of the same.
As it stands, table really illustrating how important it is that Spurs see this through tonight. Another home game to come in this competition after tonight as well, when Sporting visit. Flipped on by Harry Kane.
Oh,
The bounce
really
was
got this
well
one.
judged by Tuta. So again, he was reportedly of interest to Nottingham Forest over the summer, but then there were a lot of players who were of interest to Nottingham Forest over the summer. Rhoda. Frankfurt 8th in the Bundesliga right now. They're only 2 points behind the champions Bayern. Union Berlin, the surprise leaders. Freiburg too, a bit of a surprise in second. Just wonder what he would have said to his players at half-time as to how they can get back into this.
I think he'd have been disappointed with the nature of the 2 goals that he conceded, but I also think he's set his team up to go and press high, win that ball, and there's a lot of coaches have found out when you do that against Tottenham, this front three will catch you out. He's just another one. He's learning that at the minute.
Come on, Tottenham.
Hoybier, he's having a good game in the Spurs midfield, but
That was way too.
Commentator's curse.
They're still managing to enjoy themselves. Travelled once more en masse, the Frankfurt fans. I felt like they'd taken over Camp Nou last season when they went to Barcelona, because they got tickets within parts of the ground where there should have just been home supporters. So it almost felt like a home game for them, really. Richarlison with a pass.
For him.
So many of the Spurs players have talked about the impact of Richarlison, not just in terms of on the pitch, but on the training ground, in the dressing room. Seems to be a really popular player. I think it was Hoybier who said he's a good kind of crazy.
Yeah, he strikes me as a fighter, as a winner. And I think when I say that, I mean every single day. I don't think he's one of these who just kind of just rolls into training and thinks I'll have a couple of days off. So now I'm playing this weekend. He wants to win. I think he's not really as comfortable as he wants to be in this team right now. I don't think it's quite going for him, but you see from him, I think, in big moments when the teams needed him, he's come up with some big goals already.
Certainly did on match day one against Marseille with that brace, as it's cleared by Trapp. So, Kamada.
Don't let him on the ball.
For Kolo Muani, led though by Romero, Dyer,
Emerson
Royale.
Frankfurt still pressing quite high.
Just too much of it from Kane.
It's really brilliant from Kane. It really is. That ball's on all the time though, because they keep trying to press and he just times it to perfection. Harry Kane just kind of drifts away. He's always available short.
You know, of course, that they'll work together endlessly on the training ground, Son and Kane, but just like all the best partnerships over the years, going back over the decades, so much of it just looks natural.
That's how the best partnerships are formed. It's just their brains just think alike. They know exactly where each other want the ball. They speak the same footballing language. That's why it's so effortless for them.
We need to beat the press.
Hoybier. Bentancur.
Emerson. Charleston. Come on, keep hold of that. Come on.
Showed good strength up against him.
Come on.
He was too strong for it.
Come on. Oh my God.
Sessignoni was arriving in the box. Great Spurs move. Fantastic
That's
determination from
Aldi
Richarlison.
so
I
far.
think this pretty much epitomises everything that we were saying about him. That fight, that grit, that determination to get in front of his man.
He just went.
It's a great delivery into the box as well.
Should just.
And I think Sessegnon does all he can, but
That was a good save.
Jakic does very well on that occasion, gets himself back into
That was
position.
so. That would have been a
Gets there
great
before
goal.
Ryan Sessegnon.
Corner.
You can imagine there the elements that I think Antonio Conte loves when he sees his players fighting.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Jakic, you got it clear.
Still upset about something though.
He's just such a wonderful personality, isn't he? He says it's important for a coach to understand your players, to understand every single player's strengths and weaknesses. We certainly saw a strength there of Richarlison.
Definitely currently best performance of the season.
Son's made a good run. Instead
Come
it goes
on.
shorter to Kane. Sessegnon with the run down the
Come on,
line.
Sessegnon.
Three are riding on the edge of the box.
Oh, took a
Spurs are
block.
playing some nice stuff now.
Yeah, they're knocking it around as good as I've seen them knock it around all season.
Come on. What? I'll
Everybody's
get.
touch
Oh
seems
my god,
crisp.
this ref, mate.
1 and 2 touch with players running in behind. It's much more the Spurs type of performance that we were watching last year. He'll be delighted with what he's seen so far tonight.
Sure, you can't fail to be inspired by a coach like Conte. I always remember Pirlo, of course, knows him so well, who said that when Conte speaks to you, his words can assault you. It can be pretty motivating, one would imagine.
I just think all players want to be a better version of themselves every single day. You want to be improving, you want to be stepping in the right direction as a player. And I think when you have a manager like Antonio Conte, I mean, look at Eric Dyer, what he's done to Emerson Royale, Ryan Sessegnon. You could go through this team and he's improved all of them.
That is a free kick.
That's what you crave as a player. And then you hope, obviously, with that comes success.
I have to say, almost 10 minutes gone in the second half. We've not seen too much of a reaction, have we, from Frankfurt at the start of the second half? Because really they haven't been allowed to be, because Spurs have been so much on the front foot.
Nearly scored a fourth.
Most games that I've watched Tottenham play this year,
Quite a lot.
they've started the game poorly, and they've started
So
the
quite
second
a
half
few
poorly.
opportunities.
Cost them on more than one occasion. And it would have been something I think that
Did you hear me call you?
Because
Yeah.
you're right,
Is
I was
that okay?
expecting
I didn't hear that.
response from
No.
Where was you? Toilet.
they'll be down there on the
Did you have your
touchline
fag?
trying to figure out a way to help
Did
their
I?
team
Yeah.
get into this game.
I thought that's what you said you were going to
I
do.
was going to go on a toilet. We got to the front door and that was it.
Did you change your mind?
Yeah, so I got told instead.
Huh?
You didn't have time for both.
Hey?
You didn't have time for both.
No.
Firmino has got his second 10 minutes into the second half.
He seems to be the only player in form right now.
Huh?
Firmino seems to be the only player in form.
Miro?
Firmino
Oh, Mino.
for Liverpool.
All right.
Salah's not really doing it, is he?
Huh?
Salah's not really performing as he normally does.
No.
No. Don't know why. It's not working out for him at the moment.
Hey?
It's not working out for him.
No.
Just gets in play. Richarlison waits in the box.
That's a foul.
Clear foul on Son, who they're struggling to handle tonight. And there's a yellow card for Tottenham.
That's the old Son.
I can't explain to you how difficult what Harry Kane has just done. The way it kind of gets whipped into him, and his first touch is just immaculate. And then on the spin, he obviously hits the ball to Son, who's always a willing runner. But you can go through them all, really. I think Asabi is really struggling with what to do with Harry Kane. He can't beat him in the air.
See running
He
for
doesn't know whether to kind of go tight, to drop off. And that is the trigger. That's the point. The minute it goes to him, Son's on his way. Richarlison's on his way. It's been a really top display.
Right back a bit.
Why you sit down if you're going to watch?
Number 10.
Who scored? Son and
Kane
Sessegnon
once, Son twice.
So many players on the edge of the 6-yard box. Movement in there now as Trent
You
punches
missed
it clear.
an absolute worldie.
Bentancur hit by Harrison Royale.
Oh, what's he doing?
A bit awkward that for Trent, not for the first time tonight.
Oh, he bounced with then.
You missed Son's volley.
A bit of a spin on it, isn't it? Huh?
He missed Son's second.
When it's wet, it's like span.
The bounce.
Oh. Spun ball, didn't it?
Roder. Lens. Roder again.
But why don't you sit down?
So, Jakic in
You're not going to
space
stay,
down
are
one.
you?
That's how you go out and make a mess.
Yeah, fruit.
What?
I have fruit.
Fruit?
Yeah.
Fruit.
Very helpful.
What, a banana, an orange, an apple?
A bit of a miss on that left-hand side for
Frankfurt tonight,
Yeah, but what fruit? There's only 3 types out there.
I think he's been a big miss for them tonight. He was
There's only 3 types out there.
No.
An orange, an apple, banana.
So you would have to other fruit.
What other fruits is there? Grapes in the fridge?
There's a lot of fruits there, isn't there?
You said you're going to have fruit, but what? There's only so much fruit in the house.
I'm talking about, you're saying there's only 3 types. I'm talking about wide world.
I'm talking about in this house. We don't have all the fruits in the world in this house, do we? We've got papaya, mango, pears, strawberries. I think he's getting taken out. Come on, Sonny. Is that only a yellow?
It's a yellow card.
For both.
That's a second yellow.
2 yellows.
Yellow card here.
But he's right. Because I mentioned Hasabi and how much he's struggling with Harry Kane. Well, he's made his mind up here. He's just decided he's going to nail him. That's exactly what he does. Kane has been bullying him all game.
Well, Tuta has already been booked.
He's got to be sent
So
off
this
then.
is another yellow card for Tuta. Then
He's
got
got
to go.
to be sent off then.
I think that's what the Spurs players were just pointing out to the referee.
Yeah, he's finally realised.
So there is the ref that this was slightly delayed, but got there in the end. I don't think he'll have much in the way of complaint.
I do not know what he's arguing about. He's just about
Just go, you said. Right?
grabbed hold of Son. There you go.
That's yellow.
There. He's got his arms around his
That's-
waist.
That's a yellow.
What makes you
Yeah,
think
and
he's
he's
not going
not.
to get booked for that? I don't know. I really don't. So it's a poor touch. It's just compounded by him getting himself into a really bad position.
Can't handle him.
It's the right one from the referee.
A little bit sweaty.
You want to play football, Bill?
Russian blood to the head. It's perhaps naive from the 23-year-old Brazilian.
You're sweating, are you?
If they weren't up against it.
You would be if you were playing for that amount of time.
Was praised for how he marshalled Harry Kane in the game last week. Harry Kane has dominated him tonight.
Don't get near him. And it's shocking timing for his manager that he was about to make a triple change to try and get his team back into the side, and there's full-blown discussions now going on on the touchline as to what they do. I think one of the players has been changed, who they were planning to bring on. That was all down to frustration. Son and Kane just not being able to handle them.
Son strikes one.
Ooh, nice.
Just about dealt with it. Swerved a bit back.
It's great to see Son in this kind of form. There's been so many games this
Knuckleballed it.
year where
What?
Knuckleball.
Why are you got to sit
What are you on
down?
about?
Knuckleball.
No, you just kicked it.
Yes, and it knuckled.
What, to use his
You know
hips?
what knuckleball is?
What do you mean twisting, mate?
You know what knuckleball is?
I know what knuckle is on my finger.
I'm talking about a knuckleball.
It's a knuckleball.
Why
on my
do you
finger.
why do you always use these fancy words?
In towards Sessegnon. He's kept it going
Oh,
with a good
come on.
header.
Was your side?
Offside flag is
A
up on the near
knuckleball.
side.
It's when it, you know, when it goes like this.
There were less than
Oh, it
3
does.
minutes between those
You know
two
what Ronaldo
yellow
does?
cards.
Yeah.
When he like hits it. That's
We've had to
knuckle.
rethink things
Well,
a
the ball
bit in
fucking
terms of
goes to sunlight and then
change.
drop.
They were about to make a
Right,
red
it
card,
just
but we are going to
doesn't move.
see
That's a bit of a
a
swirl.
Solchich come.
Yeah, that's a knuckleball. Because you're making the ball go like that.
Who called it that?
That's what they call it. It's a
Canada with
knuckleball.
the pass.
I think
And
it.
Deco.
Oh.
Oh, then.
Oh,
Right there.
I've got to wait for it to charge.
You got the phone there, son.
Bill, I'm not interested in your knuckleballs. I'm watching football.
Now you got a skill for Rabona.
I know that one.
I don't know why they call it Rabona.
Let's
The nutmeg.
Lamella's done a Rabona.
Huh?
Lamella did a Rabona.
From a Frankfurt
Yeah,
perspective,
fast
we're
one.
not going to see a
Yep.
double change from
You know,
Then
did
you've got
soon as well.
flip flap.
What?
Flip flap.
Flip flap.
Yeah.
What the heck is that? Will his own?
Sessegnon, some pointed
Oh, that's
going
too much
onto it,
pace,
just a little
man.
over the line.
So you basically go
Always think you
like
know
that.
when a striker or
Right.
a Jermaine is full of confidence.
Right.
where they're
He
about
knows
to
all the
make
skills,
the
don't he?
ball to be placed.
You got Ronaldo chop.
This seems sharper to
Why
me.
is it called Ronaldo chop? Is it just because Ronaldo does it itself?
Calmness in his touch, the
Someone
sharpness
like
in his
that.
legs.
Done it.
He's
Oh, what? Yeah,
what? He's the
what?
first
What?
player to do
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo
To do,
chop.
so they call it Ronaldo chop because Ronaldo was what the first player to do it.
Fucking
Fans a lot about this performance, Jermaine, is that
pretty in the
before
fucking
red
office
card,
mentioning these
the
words.
Tottenham
What,
really
Ronaldo
looked
chop?
to push
Well,
forward
that's
again. They weren't
Yeah.
protecting what they got at all. They wanted a fourth
And
right.
they go, oh, what a knuckleball.
Yeah, they're not gonna because they didn't even say the words knuckleball, did they?
Aye.
It was just Billy.
Let's just say, what, free kick?
It wasn't. Well,
The game against Marseille. when they
it wasn't a
were
free
approached
kick because it was
first game
passed
of
and
the
then he
Champions
shot.
League in the stadium for a while, and it just didn't.
No, when he
Their
shot,
approach didn't
it
help the
swerved.
atmosphere in the stadium.
Yes, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't a free kick.
It wasn't a free kick.
no, you can shoot and do a knuckleball. You don't have to do a free kick.
But you said it was a free kick. I'm just saying it wasn't a free kick.
Lovely touch again.
Come on,
by
Charleston.
Richarlison.
Oh man,
Henderson couldn't take it in his strides. Harry Kane has
That's
stayed
not good.
down after that challenge. As Canada plays it here for Lindstrom.
did he wipe him out?
Oh, lovely feet from Lindstrom.
I don't know,
This could be
Emerson.
interesting because the challenge there on Harry Kane, which we'll have another look at in a moment,
Is he up
was
yet?
from, I believe, Hasebe, who has already been booked.
Go on, son.
Have another look at that. Here's Son.
He was there. That's. Oh, what are you doing?
Again.
Oh, come off it. He's got to be off as well.
Well, Son and Hasebe down.
I think the referee's basically trying to say that he had a covering player. I don't think Harry Kane was asking for a straight red card, but there's no doubt that's a yellow.
How are you not giving another yellow?
Well, the referee certainly got some thinking time here. Let's have a look at the challenge. First of all, on Kane.
It's hard to see there, really. He's obviously had a nibble, but
That's a yellow.
that's a yellow card. He's on the attack, and he's just taking him out.
He's going to be very fortunate if he escapes another yellow card here. Hasebe.
What a,
What's he playing?
VAR.
It-
Nutmeg,
he's probably
that's
going to
on.
pretend to be injured so he doesn't get it.
You still get it.
They can look at it.
You got nutmeg, my son.
But how can you not give that as a yellow though?
Decision initially, so we'll see.
Like, get ready to play something off, but send another one off.
But
The left knee is the issue. There's all sorts of confusion here for Oliver Glasner and Frankfurt.
It's so hard to work out.
How this game has got away from them.
He needs a yellow card.
it's got away from them. It's been taken away from them for once, and I think that's that. They've come up against a team that's better than them. And I think sometimes you just have to accept that they've looked decent at times at home. They've knocked it around well, but if Spurs were anything
What about the foul
close to
for Kane?
what they've been today, they would have
I don't know.
beaten them in Frankfurt as well.
Basuma. Get some game time. Yes, he came from Brighton.
Second start at the weekend.
Well, that was
The
like
other
after
came
the
against
race,
West Ham at
didn't
the end of August.
Not Divine.
I don't know what it's called. 21-year-old.
No, it's not the one I'm on about.
Huh?
Not the one I was on about.
And Son.
Um,
I wasn't meaning, by the way, that there should be a review on that, because of course you can't review in terms of a yellow card, but I thought you might wait for him to get up and then.
but surely that's.
Yes, but he's not done that. No,
Are we going to a 3-5-2?
Everybody's going to think this should be a straight red card.
That should be a yellow card, though. I'm telling you now.
To the covering defender. I don't think he even considered giving him a yellow card at any stage, which I thought in itself is strange because it's a clear yellow.
Give a free kick though.
Yeah, but it was a yellow card.
Why do you give him a yellow?
He's struggling out there, Hasebi. I mean, he's
Because I don't know.
He's on a yellow. I'd be surprised if he's not taken off here.
Should be sent off, mate. Should have been sent off.
He was excellent in their Europa League run last season. It's one of those.
Take this one.
Waiting to come on. Smolcic just
Yeah, you can take these.
It's like an H to come on.
He does rocket bonnies. Right?
So Kane's taken one.
Dyer might put his boot through this.
Son's taken one. And Dyer's taken
More
one.
cultured than that. Let's see. Yeah, he tries to whip them, I think.
He's sizing it up.
Steely stare.
Do you see how messy looks it are?
Well, we're not looking at Messi, are we?
Here's Dyer, and it
That took a deflection, didn't it?
And you were right.
I've seen him at a couple. In fairness to him, as the
He didn't run it back the
kickers
head.
go for Tottenham, I think he's probably the best one out there.
He is one of the best free
I know he
kickers.
does.
Free kick takers.
Well, do you think he's the best free kick?
He's not really been able to influence the game.
Messi?
Yeah.
Messi?
Yeah.
Don't know.
France for the first time.
I don't see him take many free kicks, so I wouldn't know.
So Hasebe withdrawn, and it's
Yes.
But he doesn't really score that often now, does he?
Yes, he does.
Not really.
Scoring for it.
He doesn't score that often.
Who?
Messi.
Messi?
Yeah, he
Messi's
doesn't,
been scoring more times than Ronaldo does.
I'm just saying he doesn't score that often, not like he used to.
You think Ronaldo scored 700 goals?
Yeah, Messi's
Got 600 and something.
Who?
Messi,
I don't know.
694.
Messi's got more.
Right, should we Google
goal average.
how many goals Messi scored this season?
What?
Messi's got more goal average.
I don't know.
Spotted the same problem we have.
I don't really follow
Like
it.
Ronaldo struggled to score in the European thing. You know when he hit the post on it,
Yeah.
and then you got Messi scoring in the Champions League.
I don't follow it.
Inevitable what's coming.
I'm not saying that's what fucking Messi and Ronaldo do.
Anyone scored from the corner.
Yeah, that's good.
Shade over.
He scored five goals this season.
This season.
Yeah, this season he scored 5.
And Ronaldo.
Ronaldo doesn't start really.
Huh?
Ronaldo doesn't really start.
He still play. He still scored.
Canada with the header clear.
Why is he trying to compare
I don't know.
Ronaldo?
Canada.
Messi with 7 Ballon d'Ors.
Maurice has come a long way here. He's under pressure from Rafael Borre.
1 in the Premier League.
Who?
Messi, not Messi.
Messi.
Ronaldo. That was his 700th. That was his 700th.
Against Everton.
Yeah.
He scored 1 goal.
Yeah, this season.
Yeah.
I told you he didn't really start. And then Man United haven't really been that great, have they, really?
They're not far behind us, though.
They've lost 3 games, I think.
They were doing. Ronaldo was doing well when they had Suchet.
He had what?
What? Suchet. No,
What the heck?
Side.
Huh?
You know his old manager.
What about his old manager?
You know.
I don't understand what you're chatting about.
Such a presence in that midfield.
You know.
What?
You know who got sacked?
What about him? Solskjaer?
Yeah.
What about him?
He was for when he had more when he had.
Yeah. I don't think he was scoring more because of the manager. Yeah, but then he wanted to leave in the summer. No one wanted him, so he had to stay.
Where is he now?
Solskjaer?
Yeah.
I don't actually know.
Is it Solskjaer or Solskjaer?
It.
What?
What's his name? Something.
Ollie.
Ollie Solskjaer. It's probably not how you pronounce it.
Solskjaer.
I can't pronounce it.
Is he like? Is he Northern?
No, isn't he
No.
Was he Norwegian?
Swedish. No.
Was he Norway?
Let me have a look.
Is
Is it? I suppose Norway.
Anyway,
Solskjaer.
Because Haaland is.
I just think he's going to be a lot happier with the quality.
Yeah,
that he's
he's Norwegian.
especially that final
For
third.
Norway.
I don't know why. But when I first saw him, I thought it was English.
Wait, what about
Ollie.
Is Haaland Norway?
Yes.
So
They're not in the World Cup though, are they, Norway?
Save some of the legs.
Huh?
Oh, Norway in the World Cup.
They've got, but he's going to be a lot happier with the way
You know,
they've knocked it around. and
Haaland
controlled the
scored
game.
9 goals in his first match.
He's got 15 goals this season so far.
No, I'm talking about in his first.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying he's got 15 goals so far.
He's going to break records, Sonny.
Yeah, but you think though, he's got to catch up with Kane, right? He's got to score 45 goals a season.
Do you think he'll do it?
No.
I don't know. I
Why?
think
I just
I
don't think he will.
I don't think it depends if he can carry on this form,
You think he's got to do that?
and
until
that's if he stays,
well, he's got to get 45 goals a season.
and that's if he stays. If that's if he stays in Man City.
Like, do you see how many goals he scored with Dortmund?
No, didn't really watch Dortmund.
Yeah, but that's a different country, boy. Wait, a Premiership. That's a different
That-
league.
Yeah, and
Our league is probably harder.
Like, they said he's not going to do that well.
Yeah, but that's just people chatting, isn't
And
it?
then he does this.
Yeah, he's been like, you know,
Yeah, top scorer, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, he's the top scorer.
15 goals.
He's got 3 hat-tricks.
You think though, they were lucky to get an old player in like Aguero.
Barrels,
And then you had Pep. We'll never replace Aguero.
Well, you replaced him now.
Yeah. But that depends if he can carry on this form. Do you know?
He probably will.
I don't know. It depends.
You know when they
I think he'll still score goals, but it depends if he can score like hat tricks every other game. What? What?
Foden and Haaland got a hat-trick.
I know, but he only scored 1 goal last game. I'm just saying, it's not like he's. Oh my. But I'm just saying, it's not like he can score hat tricks every other game. Why aren't you listening?
Gets that left arm up to tip it over.
Best goalkeeper in Premier League?
Reece. One of, but I wouldn't say he's the
Top 5?
top 5, yeah, but I wouldn't say he's the best.
Who do you think's best?
Edison, maybe?
Alisson. Or Alisson, not really.
One of those.
I wouldn't say Pickford.
What's wrong with Pickford?
He's all right,
There's nothing wrong with him.
but he's not like a top club goalkeeper.
We just.
If you're gonna say he doesn't work for England, I
Best
know.
goalie I think. Obviously, I don't play no more. Though. Just fucking Peter Schmeichel. The Danish goalie.
What about his son? Did you like him? Casper.
Nah, he's not as good as his dad.
What?
Casillas.
An interview I read with
He was a top
Mourinho
goalkeeper.
talking about Hoybier when he was the coach here. He said that he's very intelligent.
They're
Said
best
he can be a
fucking
pain
top
because he's always asking
goalkeepers.
why.
Fucking.
Manuel Neuer.
Mourinho said he thinks that he'll go on to be a coach.
Maybe not anymore.
One before him.
In the why.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have thought that. So.
Come on, man.
Coach's
But they said that Manuel Neuer was best goalkeeper.
Look at De Gea.
Your instructions.
Before him.
There's a reason why he
Well,
plays
before Manuel
every
Neuer was
single
got.
minute of every game.
Yeah.
Who's before
Really?
him?
Most managers
Oh,
that
Italy.
turn since he
Buffon.
arrived.
Yeah, Buffon.
Is he retired now?
Yeah. No, he's not.
No, but I mean from like national.
National, I think, but he still plays.
Defoe's retired, isn't
I swear he was at Sunderland.
he? He's left.
He just felt it was time to
He's hanging his boots up.
retire.
Like Ben
Isn't he-
Foster is hanging his boots up. Well, he's hanging his gloves up.
Who?
Ben Foster.
No.
who plays for Wolves.
No, he's played for Watford.
Yeah, he said because he got a deal.
They talk about Klopp could get a sack.
I don't think he will.
He will. Johnny, he will.
I don't think he will though.
He's losing games.
I know he's losing games,
So he will.
but I don't think he will.
Why?
Because Liverpool fans love him, and
matter?
yes, and
He
if,
will get sacked.
what do you mean he will get sacked? You don't know that.
If he keeps losing games,
I don't think they will like anytime soon.
I'll spend Arsenal. I'm surprised.
Well, they.
What happened to Gabby?
You know what happened to him?
That's on TikTok. He got on the floor.
Well, that's nothing. He was playing on it.
I mean, it's just gets the ball.
Nothing happened to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sanchez.
He has played like literally every game this season.
Hey?
Maybe a little bit of break. It's not a problem, is it?
It's nice to hear.
Oh, see, big fucking. What's his name on?
Sanchez
Who?
comes on to replace
No,
him.
like, why is he not on the floor?
He got a slap an elbow, but there was nothing in it.
Through his toes.
But why am I doing
2014, the first substitute to score a World Cup final winning goal.
Oh, it's him.
It was
Who?
who gave him his debut in the Bundesliga.
What do you mean it's him?
way back
Him
in
who?
2009.
Toes, Shauna.
Who's that?
Just come back from injury. Bora.
Mora?
Yeah, but he's not on, is he?
He's on the bench.
But he was talking about someone else who just came on.
You know the one that scored against Argentina.
Scored that goal.
Yeah.
Scored since Argentina.
How?
Goat says.
I don't know him.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Goat says.
Who?
Next live Premier League game.
I don't know Gotez. Am I meant to know him?
Against Crystal Palace.
Yeah. He scored against. He won. He scored the last winning goal when they won the World Cup against Argentina.
How am I meant to know that?
You know when.
I don't know the name of other people,
You
players.
think that Bill Maradona was the best player?
What about the hand of God?
Yeah, without that, I mean, he was class.
And Maradona says he's the best.
I'm
player.
still
And he goes,
confused
Messi.
of how no one saw that.
Messi?
Yeah, he goes.
Why do you keep going about
Who's the
Messi?
best football player in the world? He goes Messi,
Why do you keep going about Messi?
I reckon Maradona was better than him.
and then he goes better than you. Yeah,
Why do you keep going about Messi
Is that
for?
right?
yeah.
Bill, you and Messi, like what? What's
Maradona
going on?
literally said that Messi was better.
What's going on? You and Messi.
Yeah, but
That's what Maradona was saying.
yeah, that's what he's saying. Though, but
He's saying that Messi's better than Maradona.
Who said that?
Maradona.
Maradona said Messi's better than Maradona. Do you mean he's better than himself?
No, Maradona said
that
Messi
Messi's
is
better
better
than
than him.
That's what I just said. But you said Messi's better than Maradona. What he so he said Maradona's better than Messi's better than Maradona. I was like, why would he say that about himself when he could just say, "Oh, Messi's better than me"? So what did he say? Messi's better than Maradona.
Messi is better than Maradona.
Oh my god, mate!
And then literally, like,
You've got an
Messi-
obsession.
no,
You've got an obsession with Messi.
No, this is what I found out.
It was his pants.
You're flexing on Messi.
Like commentators say Messi's the best player in the world.
What?
They say Messi's the best player in the world.
I wouldn't say he's the best player in the world now.
What, when he was at Barcelona?
Oh my god. He's not the best player in the world now.
Who's best?
Alright. Haaland. If you're going off goals.
I'm not going off goals. I'm talking about
Overall. I don't know.
Do you think Messi's still the best player in this generation?
He's alive, right now, isn't it?
King Mbappe? Or is he not really?
He's not. Well,
He wants to get.
he wants to leave PSG apparently.
No, he wanted Neymar to leave.
Right. There's rumours that he wants to leave.
Yes, but also he's saying that he wanted Neymar to leave. Do you know, Tony? He's the owner.
Yes, I know he's like whatever.
Huh?
What was the damn as a player as well?
Apparently Arsenal fans they want Mbappe to go to them.
Well, he wants to go to Real Madrid.
You think Ronaldo?
Ronaldo should be playing in Champions League.
No, what about the other Ronaldo?
Oh, what? R9?
Brazilian.
R9.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, what are you
Ronaldinho, he's a
doing?
player as well.
Yeah, what about Eto?
Whoop that ass.
Rafael Borre.
No.
That's a challenge that was right on the edge of the box.
Come on, Tottenham.
Emerson Royale.
Great challenge. Needed to be as well. You had to time that to perfection.
He did. Well, you don't remember seeing him play, do you, Bill?
No.
Ronaldinho and Ronaldo?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Jakic.
When did he retire?
What?
When did he retire?
Okay, a long time ago.
Like 2000. I know Ronaldo retired because he got injured. Then he had to retire. And I guess Ronaldinho retired because he was getting on.
I don't know. Ronaldo put a lot of weight on though. He started bloating.
Oh, stop. Get off Son.
Too keen to try and
Hey?
get off Son.
What's up to him, Dad?
He just went bloated, didn't he, Ronaldo? No one can keep up with him.
Salah has only been on the pitch 13
What about
minutes
Terry Henry?
for Liverpool, but
What?
he's got
Terry
another.
Henry.
It's 6 now
Terry Henry.
for Liverpool.
Oh, look, my words have worked.
Here on me. What do you want to make Arsenal play?
Yes, Dad. Terry
Bench
Henry.
one.
Yes.
Finally woken up.
He's a player,
It was quick.
It was quick.
It was motoring.
Dad, do you know how I said Salah's not really old? Like,
He's a player.
And Rooney.
don't talk about
I
family.
didn't like Rooney.
It's going to be interesting to see
Gerrard?
where he comes on.
Oh, Dad, there comes your
There he
man.
is.
There's your Mano.
He's got his man boots out.
Try and stick him
Back
in
from
the
his long-term
right
injury.
position. He's got probably more quality than he has.
Sitting there with his fucking nipples hanging out. Or standing out. Hey?
I didn't know it would help him pull it down.
What he said, for fuck's sake, put it away more. Get your fucking boobs out.
He got the ball. Oh, this ref, he's dodge.
You can get card out.
Oh, so he gets booked, but Thingy doesn't get booked. Okay. I'll see how it is. You felt sorry for them. You didn't want them to go down to 9 men. He got the...
They did follow the man through.
That was a good ball, like, good tap on the ball, though, wasn't it?
Everyone in.
I never known a black person who could Brian.
It's a big achievement, really, because
Dad.
What?
first he was sent out on
Why'd you have to say something like that?
Well, it don't seem like a black person's name.
What,
Oh,
Laura?
come on.
No, he's not black.
Well, he's kind of.
What about Ryan?
I think that's the beauty of it, though.
You don't get many black people called Brian.
Oh, for God's sake, ref, are you all
You get
right?
legal or something, don't you?
You need help, mate.
Hey, don't get a Ryan. In.
That's Sanchez, Dad.
That's Sanchez.
Or then the other one.
What? Ryan Gill?
No.
Ooh.
Ryan.
Huh?
Ryan Sessegnon. Please tell me. Please tell me
Yes,
no.
I know who it is.
His haircut was with a fucking black singer.
Not Justin Bieber.
No.
He had his hair similar like that. What are you chatting about?
No.
Kind of.
What's his name?
Ryan Gill.
Your era or now?
Oh, son's coming up. Sonny, your son's coming up.
I know my son's
Like
coming
early
up.
2000? Or late 90s, 2000?
Beautiful. More so than
What's
that.
his name?
You should have scored more goals. Look, 6 on target.
He's a boy band.
What boy band?
As well for Lucas Moura.
One Direction?
No, before then.
No.
Oh, not Gary Barlow.
That was going wide.
What, someone take that?
Huh?
Someone take that?
No, I wouldn't take that. It was,
Westlife?
no. I don't think it's Westlife.
Blue?
No, so I'll have to fucking...
Boyzone?
Why is he sitting on the ground?
I don't know.
He had a funny haircut like that.
Oh, that doesn't really help me, Dad.
What does?
I don't.
Obviously, he ain't got it now, I would have thought, but he did when he was fucking singing.
Oh.
McFly?
Not for long.
Borre strikes one. Told off by
fucking name. Put it in my tongue.
Sanchez are arguing, but it's a shocking touch from Emerson Royale. Bounces off him.
Yeah, a bit of attitude, I think.
You're gonna have to work out from because I haven't got a clue.
From the Spurs perspective after that high energy start to the second.
Yes, Phil. I don't know him. How am I meant? I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know every single player.
Well, this will make for interesting closing stages.
You watch Germany versus Argentina?
Really well taken header.
I don't know.
Did you, Dad?
What?
Watch final Argentina versus Germany?
The one thing you don't want is to put a spring in their step.
All right.
Come on, Tottenham. You got to.
It's a brilliant header,
What year?
as you say.
2013.
2013.
I think it was 2013. No, it's when, you know.
2012.
No, you know when.
Come on,
was
Tottenham.
running, and Neuer jumped up and punched the ball.
This
And went into him.
This game should be dead and buried, mate.
And it's given him some hope that they could yet take something from this. Such a good header from Aliden.
Oh, Tottenham.
Go.
10 fucking players there. What are you doing?
The life he's put into.
Hey?
I mean, let's
be German Nazi.
Dad.
They have just
Look.
a bit flat for Tottenham.
What are you doing?
It all came from a mistake. It was a simple ball out to Emerson.
Come on, Tottenham. Just hold on.
Shocking touch.
I can't get over Mason Mount's dance.
Not dance.
He's in the fucking
changing room.
Changing room.
10 men should be controlling this game and
All
making
his
the team run.
movements.
Watch the Chelsea side do
Really,
it.
with his legs and arms. You remember seeing it.
Come on, Luce. Get that. Pick it up.
It's going to be interesting to see how much added time
I'm still trying to think that
we
bloke
get as
that
well.
Sinners now.
Just calm it down.
But it will really please Oliver Glasner, even if they end up taking nothing from this. The way that his side have carried on fighting.
Oh, shut up,
The way that
mate.
she pointed out, Jermaine, they've tried to manage this as the game has gone on in the second half.
Yeah, I just think the balance has been almost better than when they had 11 players on the pitch, weirdly.
Come on, Luce. Get that.
They've known when to drop off. They've kind of let Lundstrom just be that free spirit to try and make things happen, and they've got themselves into a position here where they could really devastate Spurs.
I'm hearing the expectation down on the touchline is that there will be 5 minutes of added time. That's
Oh,
the expectation at the moment.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I don't like that.
Like, well, it's the same as Man U versus
Liverpool. They're 7-1 up now.
7-1 up, Liverpool.
Oh, really? That's so nice. This is what we should be doing today.
And Dika. Final minute of normal time.
They're playing against Rangers.
We get some late drama here.
I mean, Rangers did score first.
Frankfurt, who are dominating the
ain't
ball,
bad
it's
side.
Tottenham, who are sitting back against the 10 men of Frankfurt.
Come on, Tottenham.
Naturally do. Tottenham, when they come under pressure, but it's a
Why do they
dangerous
sit
tactic.
back?
We just need to get another goal.
Yeah, but why do they sit back?
I don't know, Dad.
They seem to do it though, don't they? They don't finish teams off.
We've had chances. We just haven't. We just haven't been able to.
Tottenham just need to keep it.
Come on. Oh, come on, man. What are you doing?
Wasn't able to control it. The referee saying that the ball was one there.
We know it was one you can't.
If you just run with that. Come on. Come on. That's. Surely it's a pen. Right.
Hey, that's his haircut. Oh, he looks like that singer as well.
Well, you're going to have to work it out because I can't figure out what you're talking about.
Oh.
It's absolute brilliance. The
That-
trickery, the chopping, the turning.
Because you know you're talking about. I can't figure it out.
He doesn't know what to do or where to go. A little chop inside there, hangs his leg out.
That's a definite pen,
He
mate.
feels the touch there. He goes down, gets the penalty. But I mean, prior to that, all he had to do was just knock it forward and square it to somebody, and he thought he'd lost it. Well, fair play to Brian Hill, though, getting himself back up.
Well, he won't be thanking Jakic in the changing room, though, will he?
No.
What was he thinking there? It started to get a bit nervous, I have to say, for Tottenham. But Kane can settle the nerves. Kane to end this as a contest.
Oh my God!
You twat!
What have you?
Fucking hell!
Normally so reliable.
What's he doing?
From the spot.
I don't know.
Laces that one over.
See one of those.
I've never seen.
Fucking hell! What was that? What's he thinking?
The chance to kill the game.
What's he doing?
Dad, we don't know.
Did you see it go up there or something?
Never.
The disbelief around the stadium there.
It's like, what the heck is happening?
Been shot myself.
Come on.
Here's Harry Kane again. Hill's calling for it in the middle. Oh,
What was that?
Oh, why did he kick to his feet?
There's too much pace on it.
Well, the chances are coming. Tottenham aren't taking.
Just take one.
It's more good play from Harry Kane. I thought he could play it here, give it to him early, and I think the more the kind of space got tighter, Harry was always going to have to wrap it in quicker.
Backstreet Boys or not? Let me have a look.
Come on, man.
Is it Backstreet Boys?
The third minute of added time, a minimum of 5 in North London.
Oh, I hate.
So, Alidou.
Come on, man.
Playing some nice stuff. The 10 men of Frankfurt, confident. Jakic.
Rocket.
Looking for Rafael Borre. Sancic. Jakic was beaten to it by Sessegnon as it's launched up towards Harry Kane.
No one's there.
A long way out of goal.
Oh, good old bands with it. With Gary Barlow.
Come on.
The Beatles?
No, the Beatles weren't singing then.
What time?
Minute and a half.
Oh, no.
This is. I
90s,
don't.
Very much of the essence here for Frankfurt.
Come on,
Surely
Tot.
they'll have to
Come on, Tottenham.
direct. Can't get the ball.
Come on.
Kill.
Pass it.
Explorer wants
Oh,
it.
what the heck was that?
Sancic was there for Frankfurt. I have to say, this is all much more nervous and edgy than one expected it to be.
Oh, it's
Well.
all over the place this last 5 minutes. To settle down, just keep the ball.
Final minute of added time.
Come on, Tottenham.
From Jakic.
What was that? Don't let him.
Shot on
Don't let
here.
him shoot.
Oh, Jakic. They yet find an equaliser here.
Don't. Come on.
Drop the guts.
Oh,
Doing.
don't.
Tottenham can't get it clear.
Oh, what a save.
Another shot from Alidou, saved by Maurice. But they held their breath, the Tottenham fans there.
Did, but luckily enough, I think that man in goal was very cool. But it's been a shambles this last 5 minutes. No cool heads. Well, thankfully for Tottenham, Hugo was there on that occasion as he gathered that, but someone's got to get hold of this game.
Surely just seconds remaining.
Come on.
All eyes on the referee. And Tottenham have got there.
Your dad's saying that
3 points.
on Twitter. Dad.
Take a significant
Yeah.
On there's like this, screenshot
Song with the praise.
your score prediction,
But it was all
Yeah.
right.
and mine went to 3-2. So my score prediction was right.
Oh, that's all.
They fought
I'm not happy
to the
about it
end.
though.
Frankfurt, Harry Kane
Was he
converted from the spot, but then blazed another one over the bar. Crazy game, really. So much went on. Chaotic at times.
No words.
Can't quite believe what he's seen, I don't think, under the glass now. But it's a night that was never going to be decisive, but it was always very important. And
Oh,
Tottenham have got
what was his
themselves
name?
in
Oh,
a
Kane's got
good
a pen.
position to go
Yeah.
through full-time.
What do you mean?
No, he's got a pen. But I thought he was going to score another one. Maybe he
No.
didn't want to score another one.
Well, you should have scored
Well, it was
another
a
one.
rather dramatic and chaotic ending to to the action in North London tonight. Frankfurt putting up a real fight to the very end. It was a great win, though, in the end for Spurs. 3-2 the scoreline. I just wonder, seeing Antonio Conte as he marched off of the pitch down that tunnel, Glenn, what's going through his mind?
He won't be happy. He wasn't happy, was he? Normally he'd be out there celebrating with the team and the crowd. But I think he knows that they switched off, and you can't do that in professional football, let alone this level in the Champions League. Against 10 men, they switched off. They make the 5 subs for me, which the rhythm of the game, they lost the rhythm of the game through that, really, in many ways. But, you know, it was such a strange game in the second half in many ways, because they
He's probably kicking himself.
total control of the game, and suddenly...
I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't know. Maybe they'll ask him afterwards. I don't know.
Did
he slip?
I don't know.
We wanted to sit here and just talk about Kane and Son's performance. Like, we were 3-1, they were so comfortable. It was no matter of how many. And then, like you say, just took the foot off the gas a little bit. And, the substitutions didn't help. And then it was a bit nervy towards the end. And it's a shame because it was such a good performance. Certainly for
it was an improvement.
70 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt we will delve into it and we'll have a look at Son and Kane's goals.
Huh?
Great goals.
He said who?
Who what?
I said one of them took the pill. He said who?
Obviously, you'd like to finish a little bit better, but when you got Kane and Son,
Have you forgot who it is yet?
they give you every chance.
No, I keep looking. I can't find the gun.
Marseille and Sporting and Frankfurt, you know, they're all interesting teams. We saw that today. Frankfurt had a go. Even the 10 men they had a go. But Tottenham are the best team, and obviously with those players at the top of the pitch, if they take their chances.
What I want to say.
And you did mention the other 2 teams in the group, so let's just have a look at how they got on today. It was actually Marseille that beat Sporting.
It's like the 70s haircut sort of
a
thing.
big win for them. It does put them second in the group. There was lots that went on in this game, though. Penalties, Sporting went down to 10 men. 2 ex-Arsenal players got on the
So we just need to beat Sporting and then we're through to the next round.
Sanchez. But for them, in the end, it was a clean sheet and a 2-0 victory. And here you go. Here is Group D's table, and here is how it looks as we head into match week 5. Tottenham top the group only by a point. Marseille and Sporting are level on points with 6, and it's Eintracht Frankfurt at the bottom there. So it is not yet done at all as far as Group D is concerned. Meanwhile, I'm not sure if you've been following the action on BT Sport 2 with Jake and the team, but Liverpool have just registered a 7-1 win over Rangers. Now, Rangers actually went ahead in the game, but what a response it was from
You don't think
Liverpool
so?
away from home at the Ibrox Stadium. Mo Salah with a hat-trick, the fastest ever Champions League hat-trick. He scored all 3 in 6 minutes and
See, Dad, he
12
listened to me.
seconds. The guys in the studio
Salah.
over in
I said he wasn't
Scotland
performing like he
will
usually
delve
does.
into that one
Scores a
no
hat
doubt
trick.
right now.
Yeah.
And you can watch all of the goals from tonight's Champions League
No,
games
it's
from
what?
10:45 over on BT Sport 2. Join Jake and the team in Glasgow for Champions League tonight, and have your say in the conversation by using the hashtag UCL tonight. Well, over here, we're going to get stuck into the major talking points from this game. There were some great goals scored, but it was a chaotic
bloody
ending.
hell,
Let's
what
get the
can I
reaction
find
from the
him?
ground
I don't
straight
know.
after this.
What time ago I'm on about?
This program is brought to you by PlayStation.
Sorry, what?